the demo disc format is changing, starting with disc 45. Released in May 1999 alongside issue 45 of the official UK PlayStation magazine. There are 7 playable demos, 1 net Yaroze game and 1 video on this disc. The entire format of the demo disc slowly started to migrate to a more contemporary stroke nightclub style over these next several discs. So let's have a look at the demos and see what's up. Starting with Actua Ice Hockey 2. This game was not licensed by the NHL, so instead it uses a fictional league called the Gremlin Hockey League. Like the other Actua games, this game offers an arcade mode and a championship mode. It also offers limb-to-limb collision detection and intelligent AI. Ice hockey is not exactly a well-represented game overall, so it's nice that this is here. Here's a demo for Pro Pinball's Big Race USA. Sorry if you were expecting a road trip racing game. This is a sequel of sorts to Pro Pinball's Time Shock, which I covered on Disc 16 Volume 2. This is another basic pinball game with one table, themed around taxiing people about the United States. If you like pinball, you'll probably like this. It certainly got decent reviews back in the day, with many critics considering it quite addictive.
Go for the taxi! Ball safe. Ball safe.
Moving on to the demo for Gex 3 Deep Cover Gecko, the sequel to Gex Enter the Gecko, which I covered on Disc 14 Volume 2. Gameplay is similar, with the additional vehicles that Gex can now operate, as well as new characters to control. Gex must travel through various TV show stereotypes and collect TV remotes. Review scores at time of release were okay, considering it cookie cutter but enjoying the jokes. The demo gives you the Clueless in Seattle level.
I say. I say. I say. I say. I say. I say.
Are you a fan of Japanese shooter games? Then you'll no doubt want to check out the demo for R-Type Delta, the fourth game in the R-Type series and the first game in the series to be in 3D. You can choose from a variety of different ships and weapons, as well as a super weapon system that you charge through collisions with enemies and projectiles. Critics love the game, praising its addictive gameplay and recommending it as a good shooter game to own. Namco strikes back with Ridge Racer Type 4, which is the cover demo for this disc, following on with the more gritty realism of Ridge Racer, but still more arcade style than Gran Turismo. This game emphasizes power sliding around corners, which explains why all the tracks in the game have tight turns. The game has 320 cars spread out across 4 racing teams. You unlock new cars by doing well in the qualifying rounds. The better your position, the nicer car you unlock. The game also offers a split-screen multiplayer mode. The first Ridge Racer on the PS1 to do so. The demo gives you 3 laps on one track. A demo that was originally supposed to be on the previous disc, this is Swing. The object of the game is to score points by dropping balls onto sets of seesaws, in rows of 3 or more of the same colour. The twist is that each ball has a different weight, which you can tell by the number on each ball. The higher numbers mean heavier balls. If the balance of the seesaws is upset by too much weight on one side, it'll send the top ball fly across the screen where it will land on another column. I did not know this was basically a Tetris clone when I first played the demo, unfortunately. Reviews considered it okay, making note of its brutal difficulty. This game received an open source remake called X-Swing Plus, which you can download for free. Here's the last demo on this disc. Tai Fu by DreamWorks Interactive. You control Tai Fu, the last remaining survivor of the Tiger Clan, as he avenges his kind. The game is a platformer beat-em-up. Tai has a deep repertoire of moves, and can learn more as the story progresses. Each of his moves can be comboed to one another in any order, allowing for impressively long and complex chains. Each move he learns can be used both in and outside of combat for various purposes. The demo gives you the first level to test your skills. The Yaroze game is called Pandora's Box. It's pretty much a 3D version of Pushy 2, the Yaroze game from disc 37. You have to push all the crates to a designated spot in the level. This game is a bit trickier than Pushy 2 as you can't see the entire level and the time limit isn't very generous. As usual, this is the complete indie game. Yeah. 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 The video on here is not a preview of a game, but footage from the 1999 Iron Fist World Tournament, held in London, where several top players of the time competed to see who was the best in Tekken 3.
32 of the world's best Tekken players
competing for the title of world champion.
I can't wait, it'll be brilliant.
And the first round is as follows. From Saudi Arabia, Ahmed Babasi. From South Africa, we have Donovan Norton. From the US of A, CJ Kyles. And from Benelux, it's Swerve Vissan. And from website 2, Sebastian Sederholm. Are you ready to rumble?
Round 1. Fight!
It's a great game. You can tell by the turnout here, it has got a great following.
Playing Tekken, you don't even see your own character. You just concentrate on the other characters. And you see what they're going to do and you counter it.
I first Spain, I came to play here to the Tekken tournament, but I lose on the first round.
Whatever can I say, that it's the best fighting game ever made.
Tekken's a great game. It's one of the best games I've ever played.
We come to the end of disc 45. The beginning of a change in format, which we'll be seeing more of over the next few discs. Like the previous disc, this disc had some unused icons. One being for the demo of KKND Crossfire, which shows up on the next disc, and the other for the video preview of Prince Nassim Boxing. What did you think of this disc? I thought it was okay, nothing special, although I did enjoy the tournament video. On the next disc, I play some poker, discover exclusive music from Judge Jules, and become a god. I'm the Advocate, and I'll see you next time.